This is Dr. K, bending towards social justice. All right. I attended Dr. K's class for 9 weeks. When we talk about the 90 days of session, it's making a documentary about the prison industry, mass incarceration, 400 years in America, slavery. You feel me? Through the legal lens. We all on the same page here? I was kidnapped from my home at 1402 Lochner. See the date? 2010. Dear Mr. Bailey. All right, you got a moral and ethical obligation, the due diligence. All right, certified letters, 4-7 telling Governor Blagojevich. All right, that's Governor Blagojevich, the county board, the justice courts, the 19th Circuit of Court, Dred Scott. You feel me? That's what we boil down to. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? Your class talked about Dred Scott, but you didn't talk about the mass incarceration that still exists. You feel me? I went home on vacation and came back on probation. That's Patrick Fitzgerald from the Department of Justice. All right? That's Patrick Fitzgerald from the Department of Justice. And these are the inmates of the Lake County Jail, Lake County, Illinois. Mayor Sam Cunningham, Angelo Kyle, Audrey Nixon. We talking about Dred Scott, Supreme Court case. Dred Scott. Do blacks have rights which white America respects? Because right here, Tawny said no. Tawny said no. This is the private citizen's right to access the grand jury, because I want to put everything on the table. It's the 90 days of session. All right. My visitors pass to Annapolis. All right, and that's 2025. That's the Karson Institute, a movie release. All right, like I said, I was making a movie. Since she made a movie about me, I'm making a movie about her. Michelle Alexander wrote the book, The New Face of Old Jim Crow. Y'all made the movie, The 13th Amendment. Well, I'm making a movie about the haves versus the have-nots. And that's Jane Miller. See who that is? That's Mayor Pugh. See who that is? Yeah. I got everything documented through Starbucks and Shorty. From 2006 to 2026, 20 years on social media. So we're going to have a postal inspector come get all this mail. See that? That's Robert Harding from the Department of Justice. That's Scott Schellenberger. All right? We clear on the conversation? Y'all got Mayor Pugh on the Healthy Holly book? Well, I got a Healthy Holly book too. Pugh goes to jail. Well, Pugh went to jail. We're going to see if you can send some other ones to jail. You got 52 members of the Democratic Party that participated in my illegal incarceration. Scott Schellenberger was one of them. Jake Davis and James Hammond, Gerald Davis Jr. participated in fraud. I was kidnapped by the state and y'all was running my store illegally while I was incarcerated. That's Governor O'Malley. That's what the movie was about. Yeah. That was about Governor O'Malley. And that's the jailhouse diary that Scott Schellenberger stole. Toilets and tourism. Baltimore, the shittiest city in America. See the big picture here? A federal and a state audit. $250 million in intellectual property. My property on Falls Road. I got sole proprietorship. Nobody could sign my checks. And when they signed Dwayne Gerald Davis on them, that was forgery. So Gerald Davis and Jake Davis, man, we talking about going to jail. Both of y'all, because you stole from your father. That's Commissioner Davis, Melvin Russell. All right. So everybody in this picture know all about this. You use your police to protect your corruption. That's Kim Trueheart. And that's the book. So ask Kim Trueheart. She was in the room. We talking about the haves and the have-nots. Y'all always write movies and books about inmates and ex-felons. Well, ex-felons and inmates is writing a movie and a book about our intellectuals, our black leadership. Like I said, racism don't work without black cooperation. We talking about mass incarceration and the black people behind it. You feel me? The black people behind it. It's art and activism. That's President Joe Biden and the Department of Justice and the FBI. Y'all had this. Democrats and Republicans got this. Because I might check the room. It's the power of the toilet. Remember 2020, 2021? Yeah. The chop shop. Let's chop it up with Marvin McKenzie Jr. Let's talk to Mayor Pugh. Let's talk to Peter Janis from Fox 45 from 2012. And let's talk about this, because this is what you stole from me. This is my movie release, so you can't sue me. And you see who that is? See the date? Police department. Tried to file my charges. Everything is documented. And it looks like Trump's in the shitter, because everything Trump got, he got to turn over. That's Mayor Pugh and me. She gave me my Community Verizon Award. So Dr. K, it's us today. The haves versus the have-nots. The haves versus the have-nots. Y'all want reparations? I want a class action lawsuit, because you're doing it to a class of people.